Good morning, guys. This is Lepay Rabbitry in Dumaguete City. And if you can hear this little guy. Hello, Spike. Hello, Spike. Hello, Spike. Hello, Spike. Good boy, Spike. Good boy, Spike. Jump! Spike, jump! Spike, jump! As you can see, Spike is a Jack Russell Terrier. Spike was given to me by my best friend, Juris Idriel, and his family, Mimi and their children. Shout out to you guys and thank you very much. So, I'm now in Dumaguete City and I'm gonna show you a little bit around where I made my most of my experiments and most of my knowledge about organic farming. So, if you can see right here, this is the pond where I used to grow tilapia, and I fed it solely with native Filipino Azolla, or they call it duckweed in the States. So I said that I experimented because I actually just put duckweed first one in a pail, just a few pieces of duckweed in a pail, and then it was a 1 week experiment. So after 1 week, not actually after 1 week, after a day, I went back, looked at it, and I thought, wow, it multiplied times two. So, ko, if you would plant a kilo of Azolla in 24 hours, times two would be, it would become 2 kilos, right? But then, so I continued it because the results were a little over 1 kilo of growth. So that means more than 100% growth. And I couldn't gauge how much was the extra growth. So I let the experiment reach until 1 week. So after 1 week, it actually multiplied 11 times. So let's try to do the math. Sorry if I'm mistaken, it's still early in the morning and medyo gitayan pa ang noggin. Katulugon pa gamay. So, if you would, if you were to plant 1 kilo of azolla, the first kuan, the first multiplication of azolla is it becomes 2 kilos, di ba? Because it multiplies 11 times in a week. So it becomes 2 kilos. That's the first. The second, the 2 kilos is gonna become four. The third, the 4 kilos is gonna become eight. The fourth, the 8 kilos is gonna become 16. The fifth, it's gonna be 32. So pag 32 na siya, it's gonna become 64. So that's a 6. Then the seventh time, 64 times 2, 8, 128. And then the eighth time nga ni-multiply siya, it would be 256. The ninth time, one, two, five, six. It's gonna be 512. 512. The 10th time, it's gonna be 1024. The 11th time, it's gonna be 2048. So you can see how much food can be produced for your livestock in just 1 week's time. If you start from 1 kilo and then after 1 week, you already have 2 tons worth of feeds. So I'm sharing to you this because people say that organic farming is difficult. Maybe so, but you don't actually need to practice everything about organic farming. The thing is, what I want to do is to inspire people, even if just one person. If I can inspire a person just to look into or to start doing some organic planting, then it's good enough for me because that is the hardest step. Starting is actually the hardest step in organic farming because if you don't start, you'll never develop a passion for it. And what comes when you go into organic farming? Because you're thinking more about the environment, this happens. You also start cleaning up your garden. You also start recycling. So that's why if I can inspire one, it's good enough for me. So I might explain to you on later videos these, because that's the pond where I grew the azolla and fed the tilapia with the azolla. Here are the three raised beds at the back, and the fourth raised bed way over there where the banana is, where the banana has now destroyed the wall of the raised bed. It's not actually used to be a raised bed. It used to be a kurong for uh kurong for chickens. Right here about dito. Kurong for chickens where I did my organic chicken experiment, feeding them nothing but grains. And this is what we do. How we feed our organic garden through the compost. So that will be in a later video. Okay, guys, thank you all for watching. Good morning once again to all of us. This is Lepay Rabbitry. First main or experimental garden. Lepay Rabbitry signing off. Bye bye.